just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one fouled off. Check swing. He held up. And the count even 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike one. Started to swing, held up. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Inside, almost got him.
Count is full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first. Here's Stanton now. That one at triple digits. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Right side. And it's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Forget it. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ryan Dozier now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Inside, almost got him. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Houston. All right, ready to get underway. And now Ken Griffey Jr. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Inside ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Beltran on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here is Moncada. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and missed at 101. That is strike two. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. There's a swing and a drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second, and it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Benintendi under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award. And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
And he handles it himself for the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now Ryan Dozier. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Story makes his way towards it. Hauls it in. 2 away. 2 down. Bases empty. Now it's going to be Ted Simmons. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. May fires. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Looked like it was a little bit up. And another ball.
No strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. Here's Story now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The shortstop takes the ball. Grandal on second. Carroll on at first with nobody out. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. Another comes in to score. It's 2-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are pink.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Junior makes the grab. 1 away. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. He was late there. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ripped on the ground to second. 2 away. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. 2 outs. And one in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Benintendi ranging after it. He's got it. And that is the inning. Back here in Denver, digging in, Andrew Vaughn. May back to work. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Junior forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. And it's caught for the out. Here is Yoan Moncada. Grounded out to short in his first trip. They say he went.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide five-tool player, and every one of those five tools was elite.
Inside, and the count is 1-2.
That term five-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. May delivers, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Moncada tossed to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
0-1. And strike two.
0-2.
Hit weakly on the ground. The throw to first. One up, one down. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Fouled off left side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Grandal, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one fouled off. 1-1 now. Just missed. That missed by a lot. 3-1. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On to the fourth. Benintendi up here. That clips the corner.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. One out, bases empty.
That was straight queso right there.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jim Thome. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball to right. Moncada makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Here's Trevor Story now. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He sends it out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Wood takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you...
There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Smoked on the ground a second, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll hustling after it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now. 0 for 1 so far. Just off the inside edge. He swings and fouls one off. He makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Yoan Moncada. That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. A massive home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. Ramirez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy.
That one ripped. On the warning track and hauls it in. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field. Benintendi moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 7-1. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Moncada hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. May back to work. That one not close. And that is ball 1. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Junior gets his lead at first with nobody out. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Inside, just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
No, inside.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Over to first. Safe. 2 on with 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Now coming into infield,
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. And that one is inside ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Sliced hard but foul. Hit in the air, center field. Carroll coming on. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trevor Story. The shortstop takes the ball. That's a little bit low. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him. Slider right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 2.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball.
High left.
He's safe at second, and that was not close. Steps on first for the out. So digging in, Scott Rowland.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Beltran around third. He scores. They clear the bases.
How about that? Clears the bases. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
In the dirt. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Moncada stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's hard hit on the line. Lunges. Got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
High fly ball out to left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated?
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-1.
Crawford now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike.
And it's even up. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy. O'Hearn got him on the off-balance throw. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Now it's the DH, Andrew Vaughn. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. That's the second out. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And now here is Yoan Moncada. 1 for 3. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Going, gone. That one felt good. And they're chipping away. It's 11-7. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-8.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Stanton gets out of the way. That's ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 strike.
They say you win. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd. Back here in Denver, and now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And that one is in for a strike. Now 1-1. Well struck left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-8.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Carroll stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the air, left field. Benintendi ranging after it. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
Bruce Sutter will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 13-8.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's going to be Scott Rowland right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Thomas. That ends the frame. And we're back. And here's the First baseman Frank Thomas. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ground ball, left side. In plenty of time to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
And ball 1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Out to center. Junior moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Yoan Moncada. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Bouncer to the big hurt. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jose Ramirez. That hits the dirt. 1-0. New pitcher on here, Raleigh Fingers. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, J.P. Crawford. Joyce back to work. 0-1 there. Swings through that.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next is the designate. So now a pinch hitter, Kyle Teal. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wood makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Joyce is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 13-8 is your final for Chris Singleton. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. In the air, right side. Tatis sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here is Yoan Moncada. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And first offering is fouled off. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup. And he was born in Cuba.
0-2.
The 0-2. And that
Ball.
just misses.
See if you can go upstairs a
One ball,
little
2
bit.
strikes.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Andrew Benintendi in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tatis sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Runner takes off. And first offering is fouled off. Moncada off of first with 2 away. That missed inside.
1-1.
Ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Runner goes again. Pitch
That's the
misses
ball.
in. Safe at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Cut on and missed, and it's back inside Fenway Park. Today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
The other way. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number 1. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. This to center field. Stanton chasing after it. And there's 2 away. Here's Mike Trout. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
0-1.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
A changeup missing. Full count now. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. Here is Aaron Judge. That's down and in. Out to short, Crawford. Slings to first. Judge out on the play. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the first baseman, Jim Thome. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. And now Ryan Dozier. And there's a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the batter now, Ted Simmons. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the second. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 down. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. Trout puts it away, and there are 2 outs. And here is Andrew Vaughn. Out to short, Witt. They get the force, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the second. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one found hard the other way. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Stanton snags it, and there's 2 down. Now here is Mike Napoli. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's to third. Moncada tossed to first. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball.
Beautiful night here at Fenway Park. I'm going to try to take a picture here, partner, while you're calling the play-by-play. I mean, we have great angles for some award-winning photos over the course of the season.
That is true. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Foul ball. Up and in. Now 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-2.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man aboard. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Benintendi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back now at Fenway, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he pops up the bunt. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Witt stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one the other way. Nice grab.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Tatis, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now Trout gets a chance to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Late with the swing there.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. And that one fouled off. And now it's even up. Just missed.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's down and away. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball line to center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Boston, here comes Aaron Judge. Giolito back to work. Judge, 32 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One out, bases empty. Strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Ripped to third. And they got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Flores at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. On the outside corner, got him looking. Back in Boston, and now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And there's one away. So now here's the DH, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And 2 away now. So 2 down now. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. Rips one to right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. So runner at second, 2 down. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning.
Ripped on a line to center. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs with a runner at third. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gets it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
First time up was a pop out. Strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
Go!
That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the first baseman, Jim Thome. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Brian Dozier, 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That missed by a lot. Strike. And now it's even 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And a base hit into right center field. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Raleigh Fingers on to pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to.
Oh, great stop. Off balance feed. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's Trout.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is J.P. Crawford. Clemens back to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And they add on. It's 4-0. Andrew Vaughn, the next to hit. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
There's a strike. And 1-2.
That's low. Ball.
That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Down and away for ball 1. Hoffman measures 6 feet even. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away. Now here is Yoan Moncada. That one almost got him.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Up the middle. Marte sends it to first. And that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Aaron Judge at the plate. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Judge out on the play. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Stanton on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Benintendi to start it. And that one hammered Crow Armstrong. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Stanton in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jim Thome. He's already homered in this game. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He will score. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now Ted Simmons. 0 for 3 in this one. That one carrying. And it bangs off the monster. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping on his way home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a drive deep right field. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. This one isn't exactly close. Now on the bump, Michael Kopech.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that skips into dirt. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
On the ground to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Kopech deals. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand scoop over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Ketel Marte.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We go to the 9th, and now Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that one handled. One at second. Relay to first. Double play. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Leading off, Bobby Witt Jr. That one at triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Stanton on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Slapped foul. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And now 1-2. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. This one ends. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Tokyo. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Tokyo Kaiju.
Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Freddie Peralta.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's Joe Adell. That hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Nope, ball.
There's a ball. Tag.
One ball, no strike.
Piazza with a great throw. That one is absolutely belted. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Caught up now trying to get to third. The tag. Ow! Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Davis makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Tokyo. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Matt Holliday in the box now. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball inside. 1-1. Fastball for a strike. And a good eye there. One out, bases empty.
2-2.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Terry Pendleton in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
There's a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Gallo swings and drives one. Deep right field, and gone. That one's gotta feel good. It's 1-0. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Andrew Vaughn now. Slider misses outside. And a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Tim Anderson at the plate and takes high there. Vaughn at first, one gone. Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 1-2 now. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. And he deals. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. They got it for out number 2. Jonathan Indy at the plate. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Vaughn up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. Man at second. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third. Austin Hedges stands in. Check swing and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Right side. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Inside.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. In there. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Paul Molitor at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to
fans another, and that's 3. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Dennis Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Adele batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. And now Jared Kellner. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And another ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And the slider just misses. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. He'll score.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-0. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Orion Kirkering gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it, right?
Anderson runs. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Wood settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Austin Hedges now flied to right his first time. Molitor tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And looks like he wants to. Signs again as he steps off the rubber. Josh Hader taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Wood at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And the count is 2-0. And that's in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. Hader is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.